Hello, this is Dr. Young, and I'm going to go over your week 2 assignments. There's really not much this week. You have a discussion and a quiz. So, all we're going to do is talk about internal alignment, and basically, we're going to talk about how positions are placed within organizations based on skills, competencies, and basically how they're arranged in the organization, and then we have to talk about how pay is assigned to those. So specifically, the discussion question kind of addresses that, because what we have is structures in organizations. Some are very hierarchical and some are egalitarian. So you've got flatter organizations, and you have very, some people would call it bureaucratic levels, just, upper management, middle management, lower management, just many positions, and that require specific education levels, skill levels, etc. Or you have something like what Google has, where you have a flat structure. You have large pay ranges, not very many positions in the middle, like middle management. You have these pay ranges might be like, tens of thousands of dollars, not a lot of promotional opportunities, and a lot of cross-team work, cross-departmental work positions that kind of have responsibilities possibly in more than one area. So these are two extremes, mind you. But the way that that's structured, the way that they're arranged, affects pay. So we're going to talk about that. So I gave you a very generic example here, and I realize that, but that's all you really needed for this assignment, because you should be able to pick one between these two when I'm talking about the college positions here. So what I want you to do for the discussion is basically describe what they are, the structures, and which one is it do you think fits the college instructor, professor, these positions here. And you have several levels here, so it should be pretty easy. If you feel like expanding more, or do you need any more additional information, and if you do feel like you can't really decide, you can please write about that. But what I'd like you to also is consider the other structure in relation to whatever you decide it is. Tell me why you think it is. And if you want to take it a step further, tell me whether or not the other structure would work. Why or why not. So that's what I'm going to look for in the discussion question. And the purpose of this is to kind of get you to think through, because once you kind of think through this, you can kind of see how other organizations do. You can look at your own employer and probably get an idea of what your employer is doing and what kind of structure they have. And then when we get into further detail about pay and how it's assigned, then you can kind of see how that specifically, this structure can affect pay grades and how pay is assigned to a position. And that's the purpose of it. You also have week 2 quiz, which is this. Every week we have a quiz. Let me just note here, if you see anything that doesn't look right, please email me. And the reason I say that is because sometimes courses will have quizzes. Well, we have quizzes, and the questions are drawn from a quiz bank. But sometimes the text gets updated, and I've been teaching here for about 7 years, I think. 8. And every now and then there'll be a question that doesn't match the text. So I just want you to be very aware of that. And make sure to pay attention to the wording in the quiz. One word can throw you off. So that's about it. If you have any questions or concerns, let me know. I'll be happy to assist you. Please text me if you have a question, if you can. I know not everybody can, but it's faster for me to respond to you that way. If not, leave me an email, and send me an email or leave me a message on my phone, and we can set up a time to talk. But the quickest way to get a response is text, because I'm not always somewhere where I can talk on the phone. So that's it. Like I said, let me know if there's anything I can clarify for you, and have a great week.